Royal watchers around the world are buzzing with excitement as Buckingham Palace confirms a major diplomatic and ceremonial event that could deliver the Princess of Wales's next unforgettable tiara moment, with King Charles III and Queen Camilla formally inviting the President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and First Lady Oluremi Tinubu for a two-day state visit to the United Kingdom next month, an occasion that will unfold at Windsor Castle on Wednesday the 17th and Thursday the 18th of March, and immediately stands out as the first inward state visit of 2026. A detail that alone elevates its importance, because first visits of the year traditionally set the tone for royal diplomacy, ceremonial priorities, and international relationships in the months ahead. This visit is far more than a routine engagement on the royal calendar, as it marks the first time in 37 years that a sitting Nigerian president has made a state visit to Britain, with the last such occasions taking place in 1973, 1981, and 1989, making this moment historically significant and symbolically powerful, particularly at a time when global alliances, Commonwealth ties, and economic partnerships are under renewed focus. And it also highlights the enduring relationship between the United Kingdom and Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation and one of its most influential economies. King Charles himself brings a deep personal history to this visit, having travelled to Nigeria 4 times during his years as Prince of Wales in 1990, 1999, 2006 and 2018, visits that allowed him to engage directly with Nigerian culture, leadership, environmental initiatives, and youth development, and those experiences are widely believed to have shaped his long-standing interest in strengthening UK-Nigeria relations, making this state visit feel like a natural continuation of decades of engagement rather than a standalone event. While official details of the itinerary have yet to be released, royal tradition leaves little doubt that a state banquet will form the glittering centerpiece of the visit, and it is this evening event that has royal fans, fashion watchers, and jewellery enthusiasts counting down the days, because state banquets are the pinnacle of royal ceremony, combining centuries-old traditions with carefully curated modern symbolism, from the procession of guests and the placement of flags to the menu choices, music, and formal attire, all designed to reflect respect, diplomacy, and national pride. If tradition is followed, and all indications suggest it will be, the Princess of Wales is expected to attend the banquet alongside Prince William, and should that happen, it will offer the world another rare opportunity to see Catherine at her most regal, wearing a formal evening gown adorned with royal orders and crowned with a historic tiara, moments that have become increasingly meaningful as her role within the monarchy continues to grow and evolve. Over the past year, state banquets have provided some of Catherine's most dazzling and defining appearances, particularly in 2025, when she played a central role during all 3 inward state visits hosted at Windsor Castle, welcoming French President Emmanuel Macron, United States President Donald Trump, and German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier, appearing at luncheons, formal meetings, and glittering evening banquets, with a calm confidence that reinforced her status as a future queen consort who understands the balance between elegance and duty. These occasions were not simply about fashion or spectacle, but about representing the nation, supporting diplomatic efforts, and projecting stability and continuity at a time when the monarchy itself is navigating generational transition, and Catherine's presence at these events sent a clear message about her importance within the royal hierarchy. When it comes to tiaras, Catherine's choices have long fascinated observers, and for several years it became almost predictable which jewel she would select for major state occasions, as her clear favourite emerged as the iconic Lover's Knot tiara, a piece instantly recognisable for its elegant arches and suspended pearls, and one that carries immense emotional and historical weight within the royal family. By the middle of 2025, the Princess of Wales had worn the Lover's Knot 9 times out of her 14 tiara appearances, including during the French and American state visits, making it her most frequently worn tiara and effectively her signature piece, a choice that speaks not only to her personal taste, but to the symbolism she embraces in her role. The Lover's Knot tiara is deeply associated with Princess Diana, who famously adored the jewel despite its considerable weight, which was often said to have caused her headaches, yet she wore it repeatedly throughout the 1980s, making it one of the most visually iconic tiaras of her era. And perhaps the most memorable moment came during her 1989 visit to Hong Kong, when she paired it with a dramatic white Catherine Walker gown featuring a high collar and bold silhouette, later nicknamed the Elvis dress, an image that has since become one of the most enduring photographs in royal fashion history. Every time Catherine wears the lover's knot, it inevitably evokes memories of Diana, creating a powerful emotional bridge between past and present, and reinforcing the sense of continuity that is so central to the monarchy's image, while also allowing Catherine to reinterpret the piece in her own way, styling it with modern gowns, sleeker silhouettes, and a contemporary elegance that reflects her generation. As anticipation builds for the Nigerian state visit, speculation is already swirling about whether the Princess of Wales will once again turn to the lover's knot, or whether she might surprise royal watchers by selecting a different tiara, perhaps to mark the significance of this particular visit, or to signal a subtle shift in her approach as she steps more confidently into her future role. Beyond the sparkle and speculation, it is important to understand why these moments matter so deeply to the public. Because a state banquet is not merely a glamorous dinner, it is a living expression of history, diplomacy, and national identity, where every detail is deliberate, from seating arrangements that reflect political relationships to menus that honour the visiting nation's culture. And when the Princess of Wales enters that space wearing a tiara that has been passed down through generations, she becomes a symbol of continuity, stability, and tradition in a rapidly changing world. As the first inward state visit of 2026, the Nigerian visit carries added weight, placing Windsor Castle once again at the centre of global attention and offering a glimpse into how the modern monarchy balances ceremony with relevance. And for Catherine, it represents another opportunity to demonstrate her growing confidence, authority, and grace on the international stage. With weeks still to go before the visit, excitement will only continue to grow, as royal watchers track every palace announcement and speculate about gowns, jewels, guest lists, and historic firsts, all leading up to that moment when the doors of the state banquet open, the chandeliers glow, cameras flash, and the Princess of Wales steps forward, tiara gleaming, embodying the blend of history, elegance, and diplomacy that continues to make royal state occasions so captivating for audiences around the world.